Hello guys, welcome everybody. Champion Chess Tour 2023 and the final part of this event, what they playing right now over the board in Toronto. I will cover as much as I can rounds today. Nakamura against Firuja. Okay, let's begin with... Oh, look at that opening actually. Look at this opening. Okay, probably GM Hikaru both our course with Daniel Naroditsky, and after learn that, he recognized how powerful and strong this opening. If you still, guys, don't have it, you can simply write the course and you will get all information and you can buy it. Okay, bishop went to f5, e3, by our recommendation, 2 e6, bishop d3, exactly. We know what to recommend for you guys, just only best things. Okay, bishop takes d3, c takes d3, knight goes to c6. One of these moves usually hard to move because you didn't move your c pawn yet, so knight c6, really rare move of this pawn structure. So queen b3 by Hikaru, rook b8, knight goes to f3, bishop to d6, and bishop g5 by Hikaru. Okay, rook b8, bishop knight f3, bishop d6, bishop g5, h6, bishop h4, short castling, rook c1. I like the position for white, so it's simple, just it's not hard for playing, you know. Knight e2. And, okay, remember the words what Hikaru said? Oh my god, this is so garbage opening, yeah? Jobava London, He special said that, you know, because he knew if he will say that, no one will got preparation against him. So that was actually his plan, I guess. Yeah, that's too smart. Knight e2, knight goes to f6, knight e5, c6, so... Still, I like more for white, of course. I'm playing these positions every day. Knight d7 and typical Hikaru move, queen d1. Okay, I don't know. I just didn't. I can say just calculate, and it's, you know, it's not that strong word for that. I even can imagine in my sweetest dream I can play queen d1. You know. What the heck, queen d1? Come on. It's how good at chess you have to be, like play the queen goes to d1. That's very good. That's why Hikaru is Hikaru, I guess. f6. Yeah, we can see that probably Firuja in shock too, like saying, what the heck, what's going on? Like f6, queen d1. I'm playing at stock question. Yeah, knight just f3, knight f3 by Hikaru, knight g6, rook goes to e1. That's actually what Engine said, but Hikaru played the h4, another great move actually. h5 is coming, and he gonna make some clinch in the king side, and that's why I played e5 by Alireza, but Engine said, aye, that's already bad. So h5 immediately played Hikaru, the knight e7, knight goes to g3, and we can see how actually transport all his pieces from the queen side to the king side, because Alireza made some he just opened his king on the king side. That's why Hikaru immediately switched this side when to fight. So amazing move, queen d1. I really like that. Now he just transfer his knight from c3 to g3, and I guess it's a knight h4 is coming, and then we can see the really taste square on f5 when his knight will come. Okay, queen c7 by Alireza, and Hikaru actually took on e5. Wow. I don't know about this move. D takes e5. I prefer if I just play by whites here, I'd be playing b4. Not rook e1, I guess. But rook e1 is possible too, so I want to play e4 somewhere, and it takes. I'm gonna take, and you know, some x-ray in the e side. But I like b4 too, with idea just b5. So probably after b4 it will be a6, and I think include b4 is better for white than just being on b2. Okay, so strange decision by Hikaru, I guess, but he had his own ideas and his own plan. e4, that's still probably still better position for white, but yeah, he gave counter attack for his opponent. Now black can just double his rooks on the f file and try to create some problems for Hikaru Nakamura over here. Yeah, of course he followed that and played rook b2 f8, rook c2. I don't know, I don't like what's Hikaru doing. Yeah, Hikaru does something wrong, I guess. He gave all control in the king side right now. Alireza's rooks controlling the square h4. Now it's impossible to put his knight there. Maybe king h2, rook h1. That's a crazy way. I don't know. I guess d takes e5, that's a mistake. So Hikaru could play simply like before. He didn't have some reasons open the rook. So he could play simply, I guess, rook e1 here, b4. But again, that's very easy to commentate, but hard to play. He probably wants to take and then rook e2. So he played the queen d6 and rook d2 with idea d4. So probably he must to play d4 by himself. I don't know why actually Alireza didn't play d4. Seems for me d4 is very good. So you just close the center over here. You will never have white will never have ideas. Just take somewhere there and open in d file, so he probably goes back and rook g4 even maybe here and try to attack on the king side. But Alireza choose another option. It's a c5. What actually I don't like it. Maybe even just simply can take and then rook e2, just double that, or just to hold how actually and played Hikaru. Maybe knight e2 is move, or I don't know. Hard to choose the move actually. But when can he play rook e2? Wait, rook e2 if d4 is a check, it's double check, double attack, like an option, yeah. But Hikaru played a knight h2 and he wants, I guess, wait, I thought it's f3 knight g4. Yeah, f3 knight g4, maybe knight f2 knight g3. I don't know what exactly the plan. Hard to understand here. So if d4, for example, oh, again we have check, yeah, already, because he moved the pawn. He already moved the pawn from c6, and all moves like knight c5 will not be possible in the end. Knight c6 by Alireza, actually good move, good spot for knight on d4. He found the square, knight g4. Knight d4, knight e3, attacking the pawn on d5, d takes e4, d takes e4, knight goes to f6, and looks like we are attacking the pawn on e4, maybe potential attack on h5, but knight ef5, and after this move, all these ideas doesn't work actually. Queen e6, logical. b4, distract the pawn c5, and then gonna take on d4, actually strong move. b6 by Alireza, take, and rook b2. Hikaru tried to control the b file, and if you see the open file, you put their rook, you know. Knight takes f5, okay, questionable move, because your knight, actually black's knight on d4 seems for me like better than his knight on f5. But, I mean on g3, because after takes, this knight can jump on f5. Alright, takes, oh, what I'm talking about, sorry, he can take his knight, yeah. He will take simply with pawn, but knight on d4, I think better than f5. Takes, queen e7, you must control your pawn on the e5. because if he will go, I will simply take. Queen goes to e2, create some battery on the e file, and then gonna take on e5. Rook e8, just defend the pawn, and we can see in the time in the clock right now the 51 seconds by Hikaru had and 22 by Alireza. They had only 3-second increment, and when you play on the board, that's not a lot actually. Queen a6, I like this move. Rook b7 is coming, so he just again, you can see how Hikaru changed the flanks for playing. Yep, he start to play on the queen side, then switch to the king side, then open the queen side, and again goes to the queen side. So just hold the board, and his vision so good, so good. c4, I like this move, so I don't care. I just play in c4. I create a good spot for my queen right now, and I'm going to go there and attacking the pawn. So that's why Hikaru played the queen c6 to avoid the queen c5. Queen takes pawn, yay! Come on, we have to take material someday. Rook b7 created threats in the 7th rank. Queen a5, maybe Hikaru will blunder rook, who knows, yeah? Everything can happen. Hikaru said, no, not today, man, not today. Rook f1, queen d5. He already tried to get some endgames and position, not that complicated what's already right now. Queen c7, and just said that's a mistake, and I understand why, because simply rook g4, very good move, and now it's a knight h5, it's a threat. You can't remove your knight from g3 because it will be checkmate. Rook 7 to b1. Oh my goodness, what a move actually by Hikaru. Probably he wants to play rook d1, I guess. And again, look at the time, yeah? So he made the move when he had only 3 seconds, and hard to find the move because knight h5 is coming, and he probably made the preparation against this move. So if it just simply takes, I will going to move probably rook f to d1, and then if it's a queen a8, rook b7, I guess. Oh, this happened! Oh my god, I didn't know this happened. Oh, this really happened! That wasn't the game! Oh my god. Firouzja didn't recognize that. What's the correct move? Maybe it was like queen f7. I like queen f7, just switch queens. Usually when you play against Hikaru, you try to switch some... trade, sorry. You have to just trade queens and try to some exit. But if... be serious, I think maybe some moves like e4 and the queen e5. Oh, e4 is bad. I'm sorry. I forget. I must to defend actually pawn. Can I take? Oh, no. I thought I can check, but... I think it's king h2, yeah, because if king h1 takes, no. If you don't have to sacrifice material, don't do that. Then I have no idea what's correct move. Maybe queen d7. I like some trade queens. Really, queen d4? No? Oh my god, I don't know the correct move. Maybe simply remove king, like an option. Yeah, maybe. Anyway, happened knight to h7, fd1, rook b7, and now actually very hard to make some moves. Knight f6 looks bad. Yeah, knight f6 looks bad, so he probably had to trade, and then maybe some moves like, wait, queen c8, it's a queen f7 check. King goes to somewhere not on the shade, because this will be check, my bad. And if f6, I have a rook f8 right now. I'm gonna take there. So position's very complex here, and need to find only best moves, and it seems like it's only one way here, not a lot of options. And unfortunately for Alireza Firouzja, he didn't find the correct move, and he played the knight f6, but this move is losing, and Hikaru found that. It's a rook goes to d6, and now it's simply gonna take on f6, queen c8, but even rook f8 didn't help to Alireza, because simply take, you must take this rook, and rook b8 double attack and win this game. So game continued like queen just f7, rook f6, and I don't want to even show what happened next because it doesn't matter. So it's just already winning. And after a couple moves, Alireza just resigned. So good game by Hikaru, very good opening choice. Again, that was Jobava London. Even in the highest level, still really playable. All the information, guys, like I already said, you can find in our course with Daniel Naroditsky, what we created in this year. And we actually working for updating there. And we will try to record in the video too. So that will be full repertoire for white. Okay. All right, nice, awesome. Okay, let's watch the game. GM the Wesley saw again. GM Maxime Vashiela Graf. Okay, and again the Grunfeld. What whole his life he's played this opening, actually successful. So that's why he still keep playing that. Knight e2. What happened? It's a castle. Bishop e3, knight c6. Short castle. Bishop g4, f3. That's probably some old line of theory. Bishop d3, queen c7, queen d2, so we create some battery. Don't follow that engine, what engine said, that depth on the 20s, it's not that good. So Firuja wearing $2,000 shirt, oh my gosh. No, he's a Gucci, so I'm not surprised. Bishop f4. Yeah, what is this move? Actually, e5 is main idea, even if you're not playing the bishop f4. Bishop g5 and excuse me. Oi. I'm yelling, sorry. E takes d4. He just brilliant sacrificed the exchange. Yeah, Maxime just, you know, fills these positions very, very well. Take, rook takes, c takes, knight d4, knight takes d4, bishop d4. I like black's position now. King h1, bishop e6, f4, king h8. Wait, what's the idea? Play bishop e6. Excuse me. I don't know. Why not just simply really a6 b5? Okay, it's out of logic just for me. Some decisions what they moved and they takes, I completely don't understand. Maybe because my level not that high, but come on. Why not a6 and then simply b5? I don't understand. You just, you know, control the more space and you have to move your b pawn, like make free your queen, because queen right now just defend the pawn. Just the most powerful piece, just wasting to simply defend the pawn. Come on. Bishop e6, f4, and king h8. I'm noob at chess. I don't understand what's going on. Queen c2 by Wesley, very good move. f5 is coming somewhere. Or even e5, bishop e4. Yeah, f5 you don't need to play. e5, it's good. Bishop c4, trade bishops. That's good. I don't understand again. All decisions by Washia, so white really could just trade, then e5, then a3, I guess. Put pawn on the dark square. Then rook f3, queen e4. Probably white is better, but I don't know. Is it enough for win or not? a4, king goes to g7, bishop to e6, queen e6, and a5. Another mistake, because if you will just trade the pieces, then no one will stop these pawns instead of rook, yeah? So right now, one pawn stops two pawns, but after e5, you have to leave your rook on b1. So that's not that smart, I guess. Queen c6, good move, f5. Rook goes to d7, takes, queen c4. Going to play queen b5, I guess, I don't know. h3. Come on, look at these dark squares, yeah? Jesus. Yeah, and he just controlling more. Oh, what's a beautiful, look at this. If you take, I'm just simply take. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. It's only one move. It's a queen goes to b3, but then bishop f2, and that's actual repetition. Queen d3 is losing right now after the bishop e5 simply. And oh my god, what a blunder by Wesley. h5. Washia didn't find the bishop e5. What made me surprised, because that was not that hard. The tactics, if you take it, a queen g3, and it's a made idea. Queen is under attack and rook too, so 3 threats in the one moment. And but fall of the h5, it's still winning right now by Washia Graf. e5, bishop takes e5, and he must to take on e5, or he tried to play the f6, but that's even after take the queen f6. It's already 3 pawns up, will be for Maxime Washia Graf. Yeah, that's what I said before, guys. You can't just make that weak squares. Look at that, what Wesley done, yeah? He just played f5, h3, opened the diagonal, and he was the punished for that by Maxime Washia Graf, who just brilliant move, g4, and then queen h4, and you can't take with rook, because after take, it's a checkmate. Brilliant checkmate for white monarch. King on h1. Yeah, only one move was, it's a queen b3, what very hard actually to find. Even c4 need to calculate him fast, but he has a time trouble, and that will be, I guess, some repetition over here, and this game could finish by draw, but Wesley didn't find. So it's one more game, and with black he must win in situation.